Welcome to the Brad and Taylor Show. Today we have Amanda and Chris Breneman.
You're listening to the Brad and Taylor Show, a podcast that inspires entrepreneurs to pursue their passions. We're sitting down with some of the best to learn how they got started and some lessons they learned along the way.
Hey guys, how are you?
Good.
Good, how are you?
We're good.
We're doing good. We're doing good. So what do you guys do?
I am a full-time realtor in residential real estate.
And I am a full-time commercial realtor and work with Amanda on residential real estate as well.
That's awesome. So when you guys were younger, is this what you guys had planned to go in real estate, or what was your guys' plan?
Well, maybe my husband a little bit more than myself. Chris was in real estate before me.
Okay.
I joined his team, and so he's had a long background with it.
Yeah, and actually I'm a third-generation realtor in my family, and I kind of grew up just into flea markets, antiques. I always wanted to kind of have my own business and have something I could build on my own, and this kind of fits that mold perfectly.
That's awesome. I like it. So tell us a little bit about your guys' team right now, because you guys got, where are you guys located, and tell us a little bit about you guys, what you guys have.
Yeah, we're serving all of Jackson area. We also have EXIT Realty has an office in Jackson and in Chelsea, Michigan. Mm-hmm. So we're very well versed, Jackson County, Washtenaw County, all surrounding and in between. Chris, with his commercial endeavors, is really all throughout the state of Michigan. So we have a very wide range that we serve, and we've got a great team here at EXIT Realty First, with really residential in all areas through commercial covered. So
I like it. So tell us a little bit about your guys' first couple transactions. How'd those go? Did they go as planned, or how'd that go when you guys first started out?
Luckily, we work at EXIT Realty First, and they offer great training, sponsorships. So there's always someone there to help you get through those, know what the next step is, help our clients prepare for those next steps before they actually happen. So I'd say my first couple transactions went pretty smooth. I was sponsored in by another successful agent in our office, and then I was able to pass some of my knowledge on to Amanda and help her with her first transactions.
Sure. And now at this point, that we're, Chris is how many years?
6 years. Yeah.
6 years. So now we've kind of developed that. We can definitely turn around and focus, that energy onto, doing the same for other agents that are new coming into the business as well. So that's something that we take a lot of pride in.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So how do you guys balance? You guys are married. So how do you guys balance the work life with home life? Because it's kind of intertwined.
That's an interesting question. Because actually, a few years ago, Chris and I joined forces and teamed up in real estate. But I was in a full-time career of my own. I had some commuting time added to my, 10 to 12-hour workday. So I was actually, away a lot. And so this is, we really value being a team and operating family and business as a team. So it's actually really been great. The collaboration and,
Yep. And we kind of knew a little bit what to expect as well. We had actually met each other 20 years ago working together. So kind of knew what to expect and how it was going to go.
Yeah, we met in high school and worked together. We didn't go to the same school, but we worked together. And so we have actually been a team for a very long time.
That's awesome. So kind of turning the tables a little bit, what is the worst property you've each been to?
Well, I wouldn't say, as far as the worst property, I would, probably the biggest transformation property I've ever been to. I sold a property over at 2028 Scenic Hills. It sat on the market for 20 years when I had taken the listing, and I was able to get it sold within 6 months. So that was fun.
That's awesome.
Someone had started it, threw the blueprints away, kept overbuilding, didn't have the money to finish it, and then it just sat there for 20 years on the market.
So it was a real project. I mean, by that time when he came into that situation, it was really just down to just bare studs.
It was just studs, yeah.
Yeah, there was so much potential there.
5,000 square foot home.
Wow.
So actually got redone, found a buyer to finish the home. Yep. And actually, now that it's all redone.
You got to relist it and sell it again?
Yeah.
Nice. Can't complain there, right?
No,
yeah.
No.
You're like 20 years to 6 months, and I got to sell it again after that.
Yep.
But but I will say you see some interesting things. When anytime you're visiting foreclosed properties or things that have been vacant for some time, you never quite know what you might find in there. So those are some of the most unique properties to kind of look at.
Yeah, for sure. When you guys both started out in real estate, I know it was different time frames for you both. Did you guys each get advice that kind of has just stuck with you?
Everybody has their own piece of advice to offer. You just kind of take a little bit of what everybody says and try to fit it into your game of your plan of attack and how you're going to work your business. So there was a bunch of good pieces. And once again, working here at EXIT, everybody, it's kind of a different brokerage. Everybody in our brokerage is willing to share their information of how they built their business, how they work their business. So it was definitely a blessing coming in underneath this, under this umbrella of good people to help.
That's awesome.
I know his grandmother was a realtor herself, and I can remember when Chris and I bought our first home together. She made sure to tell us then that it was going to be very important to keep our patience, in business, and I think anything. But, Chris and I have always worked hard, and whether we've been on a team or, separate in our careers, we've always worked very hard and stayed determined and focused. And she always wanted us to know that along with hard work and along with determination, you've got to stay patient through that process as well, through all the things that, may come at you, challenges, so that you don't give up and you don't, and that you do stay focused on your goals. So I think patience has definitely been a great piece of advice that, has definitely rang true.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Especially now, like offers are going like crazy. Gotta be patient with them.
It's a really tight market. It's really fast paced right now. And so, that's real estate always, but definitely really ramping things up now.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So I got a question for you, Chris. Like, what made you decide to do more commercial stuff versus residential?
I had a lot of connections to the hotel industry when I came into real estate. I worked in the hotel industry for 15 years. I started out doing residential for the first year and a half. Didn't do too bad with the residential, but I just, my heart kind of belonged with the commercial side of things. It kind of fit my personality a little more so than the residential.
Yeah. That's
and
cool.
There's really no limits on how much work you can get in commercial. As long as you're willing to do the work, it'll come.
Yep. Absolutely. Going forward in the next year, do you guys have any plans or goals that you want to accomplish?
Yeah, we're always, we're very goal oriented and very focused on, anything that we can do to continue to grow and develop and build on what we already have. So I think our goals for the real near future, with Chris, we've got residential agents, myself, and a couple that he has sponsored into the business as well in residential. So I think just very focused on helping, the training and the development here at EXIT and the leadership that he helps to provide there. I think definitely is a main goal for us.
Absolutely.
So I know you guys keep talking about the sponsor. How does that work? Like if an agent works with you guys, like you guys kind of help them out, or how's that kind of work?
Yeah, it's actually a really cool program. So we are the only training brokerage that pays the veteran agents to train the new coming agents, and that actually comes out of corporate's pocket. So what they do is they give so the gross commission that comes in off any sponsor that they close a deal, say they close it's $2,000. The corporate then reaches out and gives the agent that trained them $200 for the life of that agent. They'll give 10% up for the life of the agent.
That's cool.
So we do all kinds of things like, helping them with paperwork when they first come in, helping them with all of the kind of, computer system setups, file sharing systems and everything that they'll need. Teaching them, making sure that they know how to use them and actually sitting down with them through these processes. And also a lot of shadowing,
that's cool.
hands-on, shadowing with us and going with us on appointments as well.
And even though we have sponsors, there's multiple agents. Say I sponsor an Amanda, Chuck Tobias or John Rocky's still willing to take those agents out. We all help each other.
That's cool.
It's always good to get different perspectives, whether that's your training sponsor, we all make sure we kind of share that with each other too, so people can see different approaches and different perspectives a little bit, or different personalities, because we all have the same, the same way that we operate, the way that we want to take care of our clients here at EXIT Realty First by providing a superior real estate experience. But we all have a little bit of different personalities, or a little bit of different tips and tricks, so just kind of getting new people that are added to the team, getting them that well-rounded kind of view.
Okay. Nice. Is there one piece of advice that you both could give to someone, a new agent starting out, brand new in this market? What is the one piece of advice that you would give?
Yeah, I was just say, as far as starting out, and I saw that you guys had if someone had $1,000, what would they do with it?
Yep.
I think if it was me and I could go back in time, I would really organize my business before I even started. Get that CRM, the contact resource manager, just really line everything up. That way, when you get busy, you're not trying to backtrack and do all that stuff. Enter all those contacts, and coming into the business is it's not cheap. So you got to really place your money in the right places. And that's somewhere I wish I would have started. I mean, I've got those systems in place now, but they took time to go back and try to, find all those contacts.
Got to backfill.
Just maybe I would have organized a little better coming in. Yeah,
that's really good advice, because I think a lot of people might overlook that.
Yeah.
Yes, they do. And I did.
Yep. And especially that, especially the CRM, we're kind of transitioning everybody into a different CRM. So I totally understand that.
Yeah, big
Go through every single person, going, add in the information. It's like, totally understand.
What about you, Amanda?
Advice, I would just tell anybody that you've got to stay focused and just take everybody's kind of experience, make sure that you take all of that in, and also keep in mind that you've got to develop your own, and that's going to come from, getting yourself out there, putting yourself out there. Some people, feel a little timid, maybe just starting out and things like that. So I would just encourage them to get to know colleagues in the area, get to know whether it's affiliates, get to know your area, get to know your neighbors, get to know the people you're going to be doing business with, introduce yourself, get a face with a name, and most importantly for yourself, make sure that they know when they see your name that they've seen your face and they know something about you to get yourself out there and grow relationships with people.
Yeah, that's awesome. How can people get a hold of you if they wanted to join your team?
Well, being a family kind of operated business with Chris and I and the Breneman team, you can really get a hold of either of us 24/7. We've got the cell phone numbers, we've got the emails, we've got really multiple avenues. We've got breneman.exitrealtyfirst.com. And if you go to that website, that has the full contact information for Chris and I just at the click of a button. But you can call or text us anytime.
We communicate any way our clients, team members need us to. So very versatile. Awesome. Call, reach us any way you need.
Yeah. Hey, that's awesome. Hey guys, thanks for coming on and sharing your story with us today.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for having us.
As well.
Are these working? All right. There we go.
Oh, there we go. I think they're working. Should we tell them?
Mine keeps falling. It doesn't like my voice.
What do we got to tell them?
Subscribe.
Subscribe? What do we got to point at? Hey, I think there's a subscription button.
It might be there.
It might be right there too.
Somewhere.
Find
it. It's red.
Yeah. And it's blue. It's green. I don't really know.
It's a color.
This mic isn't even attached. Did you plug these in? Well, I guess.
I wonder if they can hear us.
Yeah, I wonder if they hear us. Well, we should probably tell them if they can hear us. We should probably tell them also give us a 5-star review if they're listening on Apple. That'd be cool.
5
5-star
stars,
review.
guys.
Share it with everybody they can think of.
We won't take
But-
4 stars.
I mean, Taylor, I don't even think these are on. I mean,
No, I don't think this is working.
This is not working.
Yeah.